Well, hello there, ladies and germs, and welcome to the Overlord's Corner. It's a me, Ashura. And this is going to be pretty much a section of my channel where I do pretty much like solo stuff. Now, I love doing, rants and discussions with the bros and all, but sometimes I like to do like solo stuff. And this is going to be one of those things. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's begin. Now, I've seen my fair share of videos here on YouTube, and there are certain ones that I agree with, certain ones I don't agree with, some that I find funny, some that I don't find funny. And I'm just gonna talk about this one particular topic that I've seen pop up a couple of times, and it's just like, what's really the point about this topic and whatnot? And that's the topic of hentai. Yeah, pretty much cartoon porn, that shit that you see pop up on the internet every so often if you dig deep enough. Whether it's one of those things that you're looking for or you're not looking for. Now, I've seen people pretty much complain, give their 2 cents about it, and it's like I really don't see the point of it. I mean, it's just one of those things that just pops up on the internet. I mean, it's pretty much avoidable. It's like, yeah. Now, hentai itself is a pretty controversial genre. I mean, porn in itself is a controversial genre. I mean, you have people that really like it or people who really hate it. You really don't see too much middle ground with it, if you know what I'm saying here. Now, I personally believe that there is a time and a place for everything, and I do believe that hentai has its time and its place. However, I also do believe that there is, or rather should be, a limit to what can be done. But I'm not really going to be talking about the generic stuff, like La Blue Girl and all that kind of shit. I'm going to be talking about the fan-made stuff. Yeah, the stuff that you usually see pop up, pretty much what's known as Rule 34. Now, if you don't know what Rule 34 is, it's one of the supposed rules of the the rules of the internet. And the way it goes is, if it exists, there's porn on it, no exceptions. And then, of course, there's Rule 35, which states, if there is none available, it will be made. Now, I've seen people go on a bit of a rage, and they'll go and they'll yell, "Oh, this stuff's horrible. It's disgusting. It's the most horrible thing to hit the internet. Wee boo wee boo wee." I'm sitting there and I'm going, "What?" Now, I'm not gonna dispute the point of whether it's tasteful material or not, because let's be honest. No, it's not. However, it being the most horrible thing to hit the internet, no, it isn't. And to be frank, it's not even knee-deep horrible. Okay. Now, folks, we need to be honest here. I mean, cartoon porn isn't exactly a new idea here. It's been around for a while. Case in point, shit on fucking Disney. I mean, that shit has been around since as early as the fucking 50s. There have been illustrations of fucking Mickey Mouse and Minnie and Pluto and all that other shit. I mean, it's been around for a fucking while. And for God's sake, fucking, if you've heard of the cartoon Fritz the Cat, I mean, Fritz the Cat first came out in the early 60s in movie theaters, for Christ's sake, in movie theaters. So this isn't exactly a new fucking topic here. I mean, like, again, it's not exactly the most tasteful thing. It's not exactly something you want to show your kids or something like that. But again, not exactly something new. And to be frankly, it's not something that's god awful. To be frank, I really do believe that a lot of these people that are ranting on stuff like this are clearly either you could tell they're either underage or they're just new to the internet, because honestly, from the stuff that I've seen, I mean, stuff like fucking rotten.com, I mean, websites where you actually have videos where people get into accidents, decapitations, sick shit of that fucking nature. Yeah, you really cannot compare stuff like, stuff that involves fictional characters compared to the shit that's floating around on the internet as we speak. Now, you're probably going, "Well, gee whiz, sure, this stuff doesn't really bother you?" And I'm like, no, not really. didn't it bother you at an original point? Well, like, yeah, I mean, this isn't exactly something that you can first go up to and say, well, this is interesting. Yeah, this shit's really gonna shock you, but after a while, it's like, it's just somebody's drawing of a cartoon character doing some weird shit. It's like, eh. No, I'd be lying if I didn't say well, there would be something that would pop up from time to time that would just make me raise an eyebrow. But I just keep into consideration the fact that it's just pixels. It's pixels, the fucking pen and ink pixels, whatever the fuck. I mean, it's nothing to really go, oh my god, it's terrible and it's going to scar me forever. You'll eventually get over it. Just suck it the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot worse things out there than fucking cartoon porn, believe me. Now, I know some of you are probably going, bullshit. Anyone who sits there and draws that kind of stuff, or even goes so far as to fap to that sort of shit, is a sick and horrible individual. Really? Because, I mean, there's people out there with equally weird fetishes. I mean, people that are into licking armpits, freaking feet, fucking, bondage. I mean, just really, really weird fucking shit. And nobody seems to bother them. Nobody seems to question them. But it's like, the moment freaking cartoon porn it's mentioned, it's like somebody dropped a fucking A-bomb or something. Oh no, that's horrible. That is horrible, horrible things. They should be thrown off the internet because they're so horrible. Now, I'll be honest with you, I frankly don't really condone most of this shit. But it's like, at the end of the day, is it really hurting anyone? Not really, no. I mean, as long as these people keep their shit discreet, keep that shit behind closed doors, I guess keep that shit on the darkest parts of the internet, I could care less. At the end of the day, I mean, is it gonna keep you from doing what you gotta do during the day? No? Is it gonna keep you from doing your daily things on the internet? No? Alright then. Then I really don't see what the fucking problem is with this shit.